Yo, it's your boy Marcus from West City back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about sports. I addressed this back when it happened, the Luka trade, right? Back when it happened, I addressed it, made a video talking about it and how much I hated it. And now the guy who is the reason it happened is fired, right? Nico Harrison just got fired from the Dallas Mavericks as the general manager. And finally, right? I was calling for his head the second I heard about it. I was like, there's no way. Can we fire him now and undo it all? Is there a way to do that? Nobody in their right mind would think this was a good trade. To explain this in more detail for people who aren't into basketball, I'll also use some other sports analogies to help you guys understand. So Luka Doncic is arguably the best player in the NBA. If you pay attention to the NBA, feel free to say somebody else is better, whatever. He's arguably in the top three, undoubtedly. They trade him for an older Anthony Davis, who was never really that good to begin with, and it definitely isn't good now and can't stay healthy, and a couple of picks and some other guy, Max Christie. That's horrible, right? The big piece of that trade was supposed to be Anthony Davis, right? I have said for years upon years, Anthony Davis was not that good. He's not that good. And I don't like him. I don't really like Anthony Davis. So not only do I not like the player that we got, we traded away my favorite player, and we got back garbage in return. How garbage is Anthony Davis? Well, he was supposed to play 44 games for the Dallas Mavericks as of right now. He's only played in 14. Right? That's 14 more games than you, 14 more games than me, and we don't play basketball, right? So that's pretty absurd. He can't play. He sucks. So it doesn't make any sense. Horrible trade, man. I've maintained this. Worst trade of all time in any sport ever. And how could I quantify this? Now, one other thing I want to give you is the reason for the trade is that, man, the defense wasn't good, right? The team defense was not good. That is absurd, right? Now, after the trade, the defense is way better, right? They're number 3 in the NBA in defense. That's good. That's really good. But now they're number 29th in the NBA in offense. So now they went from being able to score a lot but not being able to stop the other team to being able to sort of stop the other team, but now they can't score. Like, we just completely switched to the other side. If I wanted to be on one side or the other, I would rather have a team in the NBA that can score a lot. And then, they give up a lot of points. Because at least we know, hey, we can put up some points. You know what I mean? We might have to put up 125. Well, we got a guy that can help do that because he averages 35 points a game. You know what I mean? That's absurd. The trade is so bad, man. It is atrocious. For people who are not into the NBA, right? I have a lot of people who watch my videos from like the Philippines or whatever. I don't know if y'all watch the NBA or not. India. To quantify this, I'll put it into a different term, right? Y'all probably know who Cristiano Ronaldo is. He's the most famous athlete probably on the planet. So imagine Cristiano Ronaldo got traded to, I don't know, any other team than the one he's on. I don't know who he's on right now. I don't watch soccer. But imagine he gets traded to, like, I don't fucking know, Liverpool. That just popped in my head. Right? He gets traded to Liverpool for me. I'm on Liverpool. I'm what they get in return. I've never played soccer in my life. But that's who they get. Me and a couple of picks. So that they can pick up, a young ascending player. But they get me. I'm what they get. Because I am equal to Anthony Davis's production as of right now. Like, I'm pretty much almost as good as him. He doesn't really play in the games. When he does play, he's okay. But, I mean, he's basically me because he's never playing, right? What good is he when he doesn't play? I have played 0 out of 44 games. Anthony Davis has played 14 out of 44 games. We're practically the same. I'm just saying. I mean, what's really the difference between those two? It's not like he played half his games, right? He's playing like less than a third almost of his games. That's horrible. Yeah. That's about the best analogy I can give you, right? I'm comparing me to Cristiano Ronaldo. That's what Anthony Davis is to Luka Doncic at this point in time. I don't know. Can't stay healthy. He's not healthy now. We got Kyrie. He can't stay healthy. He's shown that throughout his career. I didn't want Kyrie. When we got him, I didn't want him, right? Because I knew he couldn't stay healthy. Why would I want a guy who can't play, right? Why would I want AD? Why would I want Kyrie, right? We got Klay Thompson now. Why would I want him? He doesn't really stay healthy. He's old and washed now. Why do I want him? And then we got rid of the one guy that I would want. The one, he gets hurt too. I'm not saying that Luka doesn't get hurt. I'm just saying that he gets hurt a lot less, and he's a lot better when he's playing, right? He's in his prime. He's insane. He's really, really good. So, I don't know. Horrible trade. I'm glad they finally fired Nico Harrison. I said he should have been fired the second it happened. How on earth the ownership heard of that idea and wasn't absolutely flabbergasted that it was even proposed and didn't fire him immediately is beyond me, right? I never would have thought I would say this right here, but I miss Mark Cuban. Because there's no way on God's green earth Mark Cuban would ever have traded Dirk. Ever. Never would have done it. You know why? Because he's the heart and soul of the franchise. The only reason people are excited to come to a Mavs game is because we have Dirk Nowitzki, arguably one of the best players in the NBA during his tenure, right? And that's what Luka was. I wrote this comment out. I'll put it right here. It pretty much sums up how I feel about it in as simple of a term as possible, man. When you have a team, let's say your team sucks, right? But you have one good player, you know what I mean, that you can kind of rally around, and people love them, and they're good for the culture, and they're good for the team, and they're good for the brand. You don't get rid of that guy. That guy's the staple. You build around that guy, right? And that's what the Mavs were doing. They were building around Luka. Luka is getting to the prime of his powers, right? He is ascending to be the best player in the NBA. And when he gets there, you're going to want to have a team around him that can go win championships. And before he can actually get there, they trade him away. And now they're just going to be stuck as garbage for the rest of the time, right? The Mavs have no first round. Their first round picks for the next 5 years up until 2030 all belong to other teams, right? The Hornets have next year's. Rockets have one from 2 years from now. Thunder has one for 3 years from now. The Kings or whoever has one for 4 years from now. All the picks are gone. We don't have any picks, right? It's bad. This team, the Dallas Mavericks, are about to be arguably the worst team in the NBA for the foreseeable future. And there's nothing they can really do about it at this point. They might as well sell Anthony Davis and Kyrie and just, hope Cooper Flag ends up being decent. He's not going to be Luka Doncic, right? There's no way. There's only one Luka Doncic. I don't know, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you watch basketball, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. Still heated about this, always will be. I'm out of here. Peace.